Chat, I think I have found possibly the next best Milsim. But it's actually already been out for a minute. So we're just going to jump into it. I'm a military veteran, right? I'm a vet, okay? I have played a handful of Milsim games, okay? To be 100% honest, I have never played a game like Black One Blood Brothers. I am intimidated by this game. This game is intimidating because it covers all aspects of special operations. There is so much to do that is, quite frankly, overwhelming. It's so overwhelming that in this video, as you guys know, I typically do videos of whole games. It's 100% impossible. If I wanted to review every single component of this game, it would be like a 4 to 5 hour video. And honestly, to learn this game in one day is impossible. Shout out to Official Invictus. Shout out Official Invictus. I saw him playing this game, and so he's the one who kind of put me on. Or are you guys saying this game is that? No, I'm not getting paid, guys. I am not. This is not a paid. I'm not getting any money from this. You guys know all the content I do is free. Once again, if you guys want to see all of this live, hang out with the crew, and join the gaming community, go ahead and join us on Twitch, Kick, or Rumble. So we're going to go ahead and start right. So you got campaign, mission, training, and tutorials. If you play this game, this is one of the few games where I actually recommend or say you have to play the tutorials. You have no idea. It's like in the military. You have no idea the capabilities you have in this game until you play it. First, and also, side note, lower everything because the game for sure takes like a toll on your PC. So you've got movement and firearms, loadout, actions, tactical map, quick orders, synchronized shot, voice command. So you can do a synchronized shot with your team. So the ones we're not going to do is voice commands because I don't have the mic, but long story short, you can literally speak into your mic and the operators on your team will do whatever you say. We're not going to do voice commands. We're not going to do synchronized shot because the majority of this gameplay is going to be me playing solo. Quick orders, tactical map, actions, loadout, and firearms. These 4 right here are the ones we're going to be doing. So we're going to jump into movement and firearms. So another thing too, you can control how fast you move with your mouse. So if you look in this bottom left-hand corner where it's got like the 2 arrows, I'm like sprinting. You can do this and you can do like your quick, like, you can also do like a regular sprint, which is nice. You can also do like a quick, like I'm walking, I want to fire from the hip. But then you can also slow it down. If you scroll down, your guy gets slower. And now you can just like walk, but then you can also sprint again. So really, really cool. Yeah. So like I said, they pulled the best aspects from every single game and put it into one. One thing I really like, if you hold R, it shows you how many rounds you actually have, which is just a nice little hack instead of having like a random bar. And you actually have to make your rounds count. Take your time, go through the tutorial, because when you start seeing all these different things like this, like I don't want to spoil it too much for you, but when you realize you can start doing things like this, it's going to change the game. So switch perspective view. So we press O. You now have, like in your Ghost, some of my favorite games, Ghost Recon Wildlands, that third point of view. If you need to, if you want to, if you prefer games like that, this can be your game that does that. You can also change how your third person view works from here to over the shoulder if you would like. So you press I, goes to your inventory. See right here, you have a few different options. I don't think I can build out my kit from right here, but I will show you guys here in a minute. Everything on my operator, okay? You can convert. So if you're running around, your primary is everything here on the left. And if I want to switch it, I can hold G, and those will swap. And so we're going to click I. So right down here, Mr. Aaron, in the bottom left, you'll see it says 30 X5 semi. To the right of that, it shows I'm throwing stun grenades. If I hold G, if I'm en route on my objective, and I'm like, holy fuck, I've been throwing grenades. This room has a hostage in it. There's hostage situations, target eliminations. But yeah, hostages, you're running to it. You can just hold G, and it'll switch to your grenades. Or if you're on your grenades, you're running, it'll switch immediately to your stun grenades. You come up on the objective, you're like, they're in here. Quick toss, boom. Go in, ba ba ba. Oh, sorry. So now, one of my favorite things about military games, because a lot of them don't have it, is breaching charges and explosives. You can get breaching kits, and you can also use explosives. So we'll go up here. We're going to hold T. And I can still maneuver and get into place as long as I'm pointing it at the door. And my demo is going to get set up. Then I'm going to come around here to the camera. I can either shoot it or I can dead it myself by pressing Y. Boom. Enemy's going to be fucked up. Come in here. Da-da-da-da-da. It's clear. All that good stuff. And also, if you press Y, it will show where the explosives are. So it says press Y to display and hide all explosives. So if we press Y, it shows you guys can see through the door. It's right there. And if it's across the way, you can also do this. If you have multiple explosions set up and you want to play squad leader, you can do it this way and click it. And then allow and have preset your guys to maneuver. This is also really cool. So now we have night visions, we have thermals, and you'll also have that for your UAV and drone assets as well. So if you press N, they just shut the lights off, you have night vision. Awesome. Okay? When using night vision goggles, you cannot use the sights of your firearm. So you go to aim, you're now using the laser. The enemy cannot see it because it's IR. Now, press N, it takes them off. But you can also, in real life, I have my EOTech EXPS 3.0, which has night vision capabilities. What that means is, if I'm maneuvering around in the dark, I have my night vision on. Instead of that red reticle possibly giving away my position, I can press this MVG button right here, and it will make this reticle IR. So it can only be seen through my nods. And they have implemented that and more into this game. If you're here, and you go back behind your optic, so I can show you guys regular night vision, and now you have thermal on your EOTech, which is insane. All right, so press Z to use drone if operator owns it. So if you put that in your loadout, you press Z. We have a drone. You can go up and down, and you can zoom in and out. And then your drone also has these capabilities. This is what your thermal is going to look like. And you can also position your drone, like in the real world, to just be static somewhere in the air while you're conducting your operation. So if you need to see around a corner or see something, you can do that while on the move. So, and you can press Z to control the operator when the drone remains active. Boom. You guys will see my drone is, he's right there. Oh, and then that's my thermal. And there's regular. Okay, now watch this. You have ISR. You have ISR Inspector gunships. So you can fire it. Guys, just fire it one time. Do not shoot all the rockets or you won't be able to complete this tutorial. I found out the hard way yesterday. And then you have different types of ordnance. Then we have that one, which is a bigger rocket. You have, if you're doing a long operation, you're running out of magazines, logistics. You can drop, you can have a supply drop. It's gonna go right there where that marker is. You can zoom in and out. You can see yourself and your team. Chat, right now, rate this game 1 out of 10 right now. Rate this game 1 out of 10 right now. But this is the thing, it's a lot. Like, honestly, even being in the military, having worked and operated with some of these assets, it's overwhelming in this game. Like, it's a lot. So F for arsenal, boom, boom, boom. Magazines, your grenades. This is how you can switch your different kits. So you've got breaching kits, lock-picking kits, defuse kits, electronic kits. And wait till you see how many operators you have that you can take with you on operation. So you can have guys with different stuff. So everyone has a job. Handcuffs for if you're doing hostage evacuations or capturing high-value targets. You have mine detectors and then UAV devices. Different knives, shields, binoculars, radios, different explosives, different types of grenades, radio decoys for distractions, glow sticks, electromagnetic devices, a lot. But the reason you have all of this is because when you get one mission, you can tackle and execute that mission perfectly with all the gear and equipment that you need. Because you don't just want to load up on everything because it's going to affect your weight, your armor, and your camouflage. All of this stuff. So go to your arsenal, equip the ballistic shield. We can come over here to shields. Ballistic 2, ballistic 1, ballistic shield for protection against enemy bullets, significant restriction, operators, mobility. And you have different shields, and I love this. See how it actually affected my weight? That's cool. We need a Ukraine milsim. Oh, guess what? This can be a Ukrainian milsim because you can choose the maps, the bad guys. You can even change everything down to how the bad guys act. You guys know how in all those games you're worried about the bad guys aimbotting you? You can decide their reaction time to really set up the simulation. You can choose how good the bad guy's hearing is to dictate how quickly they move. It's actually realistic. It's actually a milsim sandbox game. So you can even do stuff where it's like press P, clear with flashbang. So let's try that really quick. Open the door. I'm going to have my guy come in. super slow with the flash, I'm not going to lie. But see how I don't have to do that? Okay, so right here, the game's bugging a little bit, but this door has this booby trap, right? I can have a guy with a defuse kit. If we're doing you can do covert operations in this game to where you can almost literally fail if you're detected. So you need to defuse it. If you're not doing that and you just want to kill the bad guys in there, you can also just shoot them. Like I said, don't pass the tutorial. Just kind of follow it. But I'm just having fun with you guys. So I hurt myself. I need to heal. We're going to press H. Oh my God. What was that? I don't remember that. Oh my God. That wasn't even a needle. That was a sword. That is a nightmare needle. That is a nightmare needle. Bro, honestly, if it comes down to it, let me bleed out and die. I'm good. I'm like, help. We got you, brother. It's just a giant needle, man. Let me die. Blow my head off. I'm good, bro. So here's another cool thing. Now we're starting to get into the guts of the game. Hold tab, switch your operator. And you can still run the entire operation from here. As you guys can see, there's different weapon systems. You can have all of your guys with different weapon systems. Every team needs a saw gunner. So you need someone to lay the hate the whole time. It's suppressed because they're tier 1 operators. You need to get this game. And so as you can see right here, you have all your teammates. You can create different squads on the move. Guess what, guys? The game is not paused right now. The game is not paused. This is a live feed for game. So you move with this. You can go up and down. Okay. You can change your field of view. All right. I'm going to go with probably what you guys can see best because you guys are going to want to see the guts. The game is only This is from the chat. The game is only $18. Yeah. 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 You should probably get it now at $18 before it becomes a $60 game. So move forwards and backwards. Okay. All right. This is the live feed. Display any floor of the building. So as you can see here, we're going to go over here to layers. Floor 0, floor 1. So you can see and dedicate your team to do particular things. If you're playing with friends, I don't even want to play. I think one of the coolest things about my time in the military, hands down, it sucks getting off of the line and out of the fight when you're a leader, but there's nothing better than training soldiers to their highest potential, becoming Overwatch, and watching those work. Strategically placing them, conducting the operation as the eagle's eye. And tell him you're going here, you're maneuvering here, you've got one on your left, one on your right, maneuver. You can do this in this game because, once again, it's not paused. So press an operator to select him. We'll select Eric. Look at the right here. You can start setting up Eric as a squad leader. You can conduct which formation you would like, the spacing for said formation, the orders. Waypoint, focus, waypoint, preserve focus, interact, throw grenades, place charges, shoot target, firing explosives, cancel orders, instant orders, never takes cover even when under enemy fire, takes cover under fire only if no orders are assigned, immediately takes cover when under enemy fire. This is just Eric. I can specifically place these orders for every single individual. Open inventory. You can tell the other guys across the map to open the inventory. You can tell them to enable MVGs. You can tell them to communicate with the radio or shut the f*** up. Go IR. You can tell them to switch their weapons if they're not doing things the way you want. You can tell them to go dark, no flashlights. Enable lasers. Enable lights and lasers. You can allow them to think on their own. You can make them crouch, crawl, walk. You can control their stance, how fast they are moving. You can control the rules of engagement to semi or auto. Hold fire, never engage. Return fire only if the operator is attacked. Why do we have so much controllability? Because you guys have no idea if you've never served in the military. When you have a mission and a specific objective, it's not always go and kill the bad guys. Sometimes it's go in there and just find intel, don't kill anybody. Sometimes it's go in there, collect the intel, kill the guy in this room, save the hostage in the other room. All those require different measures for different rules of engagement and escalations of forces. You need to go in that room, Team Bravo, and go handcuff the guy. It's a lot. So here, we're going to hold 7. We're going to do Eric and Sean. All right. Press the all button and select all operators. So you can do that too. Now all operators are selected. You can be like, hey, get in this wedge formation. They're actively moving into this formation right now. They're getting into an echelon. I can tell them all now. So I can set a waypoint. They're going to get there. They're all going to get there, and you're going to see how they're going to get there. So let's see if we can get more here. So you can see their routing too, which is really, really cool. I think this is a game in itself. Literally just doing the action overview and orders, it's a completely different game. Because they literally took the game, what is it, SWAT? Where you just conduct and control. It's now a strategy game. You're not even a player. You can play it like this. And so now they're in a file. So I'll be like, that's not good enough for the threat or area they're maneuvering in. So now I'm going to want to get them into a different formation.
Orders received.
Et cetera, et cetera. I'll move on because I know this is a lot. I apologize. So now create a subordinate and create a new squad. Select a subordinate, create a new squad. So let's say my half of my Bravo team dies and I'm like, I need to create a new squad on objective. I'll be like, Sean is squared away and I'm going to have Sean. I'm going to select a subordinate. I'm selecting Sean and I'm going to create a new squad on the go with Sean. I now have 3 different elements. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Sean's the leader of this element. Eric is the leader of this element. And Thomas is the leader of this element. Select an operator and add him as a member of the squad. So now I'm like, okay, Sean is going to go sit on the hilltop and control the drone. And I'm going to have him pick up guys to snipe off. So what does he need with him? A sniper. Okay, Henry's one of my marksmen. I'm going to have him added to Sean's squad, and I'm going to go in and place them somewhere else. So now press the button sandglass or press space to enable play mode or pause mode. Where's the sandglass? So select an operator, choose a waypoint. So you can actually pause the game or play the game in real. Oh my God. This game is amazing! Oh my God, so you can actually just sit back and have fun and pause the game and go with some bad guys. It's Ready or Not on crack. You're Def sponsored? No, but I need to be. I have to announce if this is a sponsored game legally. It's not sponsored. Sponsor me. Guys, go to their pages and say, somebody please go watch the trailer, guys, and say Nico Ortiz sent me. Please. I will give them money to finish this game and clean it up. So choose a waypoint. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to select all. We're going to have them get, I think we can just have them do this. So now they're going to get into that file. And then we're going to have them go and stack up on, because we want to watch, right? So we're going to have them stack up on this door. That's the waypoint. I'm going to watch all my elements maneuver and get ready. In real time. Is there flanking in the game? Yes. I can literally just have this one element. Like, I can be like, select all members in this squad. And I'd be like, hey, I need them to go in and place over here on this side of the map. They're going to maneuver. So we could do like hard knocks and all this stuff. And once we do like a breach here, I can have them like maneuver up here, stand by, and then blast the dudes if they're running out the back. Or I can have them simultaneously do it at the same time. But we're going to get there. So just bear with me. So this is why I'm saying follow this tutorial here, guys. Because you can get carried away and then be like, holy just started this tutorial and I have so much more to learn. And that can cause the game to get really overwhelming. So add focus to order to orient operator in a direction. So we click focus over here. And now you guys see this arrow? I'm having them focus in that direction. All right. And they're going to hold that. Choose a waypoint to preserve focus and click on the map to add a waypoint by preserving the last focus used. Boom, right there. Choose a throw order. So now I can have them throw a grenade, but where do I want them to throw it? I want it in this room. So I know these guys have the open windows. These guys don't. I mean, they could, but I could just have them sitting right here ready. So boom. Oh, maybe that won't work right here. Wait, choose a throw order, select a grenade, throw, So I selected that. Oh, so down here, this is my team's inventory. So if we have hostages, I'll be like, we obviously got to flashbang it, guys. I need the toss in this room. When that goes in, I'm going to have this squad breach and push. So you just saw literally live time. Those grenades, they just went off. So now we're going to have them place explosives. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this team do it over here. So select all squad members. We're now over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them place a charge here on this door. Boom, boom. He accidentally opened the door, but he's placing the charge on the door now. Dude, this is the I have not come across a game like this. And then choose an interact order to select interact order. Door, blah, 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 blah. So interact. And then, so right here, I clicked on this door. Open. Like I said, guys, Mr. Editor, do a segment. Holy fuck. This is awesome. It's literally showing me how people are going to be maneuvering through said buildings, conducting strategic threats. Do you guys see how these operators, like in real life, you can be part of a squad or part of a team, but you have an independent goal that you are given and told to do, those operators will now go and do it. And you can see the path they're doing. So if you saw bad guys were coming in from over here, you could have ISR light these dudes up. You can have this fire team maneuver and provide cover. You can have them halt and go a different route. It is different. Select the waypoint on the menu that allows you to add a new instruction to your order sequence. For example, you can adjust the posture and speed of your operator. So also, just because it's not covering some stuff, so size paths, you can control the different paths you want these guys to go. Let me see if I can do it over here. Boom, boom, boom. Because some corridors and areas are shorter than others. Let's see what this looks like. Boom. And now you can see the different avenues of approach each team is going to take. And you can be like, guys, I need you to crawl. Everyone is now crawling. Are you serious? You can have somebody, if this guy's dead, go and conduct aid on him. It's crazy. It looks like an airsoft map. Guys, once again, this isn't even the game. We are in the training room. I can jump out of here. I'm one of the operators. In case you guys forgot, I'm just ordering my team. In case you guys are wondering, this is the type of shit you'll see on your ATAC system. Now you can also conduct your own training. You can go on and conduct your own missions and campaign. It's going to get overwhelming, guys. Just trust me. So squads, you can set up your different type of squads. These are your operators, okay? You can literally go in, bare bones, and set them up from top to bottom, from what they're wearing, what kit they're having, all of the above. You can have them all rock and wear the same stuff or have completely opposite. Maps. These are all the different maps. You have empty maps, the forest, the desert, the airport. And the one thing I really like about this game that I complain about in almost every single game is the fact that a lot of games are set in their map sizes. They have either all small maps and like one big one, or all big maps and one small one. If I want to do sniper stuff, I need a big map. If I want to do CQB stuff, I need smaller maps. They have medium maps, small maps, large maps, okay? It's amazing. They have domestic maps like airports. You have aircraft carriers. You have international maps, African planes. You have very large maps. Shipping containers, old planes, the Arctic. This isn't all of them. They have schools and all these other things. So you have different missions now. And then this, we just went through the tutorial, guys, and I'm about to overwhelm you more. You have spec ops, recon operations, war, capture the flag, prisoner of war operations, where you're a prisoner of war and you're escaping, siege, play against an enemy force, withstand enemy force, lone wolf, execute a special operation alone behind enemy lines, blind operations. My personal recommendation, as you guys know, this was a lot to learn, Play Lone Wolf. It's the best way to learn to focus on just setting up your missions, okay? And there is also a campaign. I don't want to jump into the campaign because it gets so complicated. And there's so much going on. And I don't think it would even make sense to you guys because I don't even understand the game to that caliber yet. I don't even understand the game to that caliber yet. So I can't even articulate it. As you guys can see, I'm overwhelmed right now. Once again, this is not a paid affiliation of this game at all. I'm doing this for free. But shout out to, once again, not exactly a paid promo, but I do have an affiliate link and I love this drink. Shout out Kinetic. If you guys want to, get some real brain fuel and not just rot your brain with like a bunch of caffeine, go ahead, click the link in the description below. Use code Nico at checkout to get 10 to 50% off your next order. So we're going to click on Lone Wolf. All right. Now we're going to click on our map. You have a lot of different options. I have not played on all of these maps. The most recent one I played is Compound. As you guys can see, this is like an Afghanistan setup. I would assume everybody thinks the game is like that because this is like tier 1 direct action type. So I'm just going to switch it up and throw you guys a curveball. We're going to the university for a school shooting, okay? So what is editor? So official, we're going to go to university. Weather. I love this. So you can pick day or you can pick night. You can also pick weather, and the weather will affect a lot of components about the game because you're about to see we can control so many different aspects of the enemy, which I'm going to jump to, right? So the enemy is the rebels. Not as well equipped, conventional army. But they're more mobile. You can switch them. It can be anybody you want. Just going to stick with the rebels, okay? Difficulty. This is the enemy, okay? Then we also have the task, the interface, gameplay, squad, and aid. Okay, squad. I'm playing solo, so that it doesn't really work. But the enemy, I love this feature of the game. Okay, I can control the enemy's health. All right, it can be low. I have yet to come across a game that does this. All right, high, very high. Okay, you can control their presence. How many are there in the game? If you're not sure what it means, you can just go over here and it says define number of enemies. Instant reaction. Enemy immediately spots player. I complained multiple times how I'm sick and tired of these games that you literally are 500 yards away and they sense you and they just start shooting at you, okay? But you can also do different types of instant reaction because you can change the sight range, low, average, okay, of the enemy. Hearing. So if their hearing is very high, you can do covert stuff. If the hearing is very high, that's great. But if you chose like a crazy weather environment, they're not going to be able to hear that great, right? So you're going to be able to sneak up on them if you're doing hostage rescues or something extremely covert. Accuracy of the enemy. The enemy no longer has aimbot if you choose so. I love that. I'm sick and tired of getting shot in the head with a pistol. Aiming speed. They're not just... You can choose them to actually feel like normal people, okay? The enemy can utilize cameras and securities, alarms. The enemy can set booby traps. They can throw grenades if you want them to. There's suicide bombers. And then there's corpse visibility, all right? A lot of great aspects. So let me go back to my task really quick. So this is where you're choosing what kind of operation we're doing at the map you selected, okay? Is it a random mission? And so you have all these different options. You've got random mission, sensitive documents, recover sensitive documents, rescue and extract some hostages, eliminate a high-value target, rescue an unmasked spy before he is executed by an enemy, destroy some weapon caches, capture meetings, encrypted data, listening devices, etc. You can set it as either primary or optional secondary objectives. For this one, we're going to do target, so eliminate high-value target, okay? Loadout. We're finally getting to building out your weapon system. So the guy I'm going to take into the operation is Eric. We're going to click on Edit Operator. All right? You can set them up however you want, and it looks like there's a lot of versatility. I'm not even going to get into it because it's overwhelming for me. I don't care to do it. So click on Loadout. You can mess with all of this stuff. like, dude, there's so much. There's so much. The headphones, like ghillie suits, shoulders, your vest, plate carrier, shoes, watches, pouches, all of that stuff. I'm just going to get into the guts. And all that affects your score down here again. So don't forget that. It dictates how the game is played. So you're going to go ahead and click change firearm. All right. You're going to go over here to the up here. You got how you can camouflage different components of the weapon system. You have your different presets, which I haven't messed with, so I'm not going to touch it. And over here, you start from the base. I was a little bit overwhelmed at first when I was learning about this, but don't get frustrated. Building the weapon systems is easier than it looks, okay? So let's go ahead and put together, so if you scroll down, you got MP7 frames, saws, AKs. There's a lot of firearm options, okay? But right now, just for the sake of the video, we're going to go ahead and pick the Predator A15 setup, all right? And then this is what you start with. How do I zoom out, okay? And it'll give you your category, your rifle, blah, 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 all the stats. And then from here, you guys will see these little indicators and stuff like that. We're going to put together a butt stock, all right? Don't worry about the colors because you can change it up here. So if I want this to be a particular color, I can make it gray if I wanted to. Or if I wanted to make it like an OD green or like sandy, I can. You have different options on your magazines, stand mags, P mags, drummies, a lot of options. So then we got to pick our next frame. So I'm going to pick this little barrel here. And once you do that, you have these different little arrows. It's for your railing. So it's just a rail cover, right? You can also remove it. But on here, I think we're just going to put a flashlight on here and put it towards the front. It's a little bulky. I wish they would kind of integrate it like ground branches, like weapon setup customization or like operator. But I cannot complain because this game has so much going on. Like I actually don't need more. Less is better right now because I'm overwhelmed. A lot of different grips. So we can grab one of these, put it right there. We can change what kind of barrel, or not barrel. We can change the muzzle device. You can just do like different type of brakes, or you can do suppressors, right? And they're going to add more available in upcoming update. It's beautiful. So this is where I had an issue yesterday when I was setting it up. Actually, maybe I'm just an idiot. Oh, yes, daddy. Okay. You got that PEC on there. They have a lot of optics. There's so much going on. I'm just like overwhelmed. To play devil's advocate, I would love to see some risers in here. They've got like thermal optics, scopes, all these different crazy type of things. Just because I know the mission we're going to run for the first one, we're just going to go ahead and throw on like a regular EOTech, right? I wish I could just slide this along the rail, but you can't. You actually have to like click on it, re-click it, and then like bring it back if you want. Assume it's the same thing for this. So kind of like that. Also, when you have your optic, you can change the reticle that's on it, which I think is pretty cool. There's not a lot of games out there that do that, so I think it's pretty hot. Pretty horn. Oh, whoa. Let's just do like a little dot. Little dot finesse. Little red dot. Beautiful. And then we're just going to click escape to go back. And I think this is the weapon system we're going to run. Wait, where did my flashlight go? No. Flashlight, yes. Oh, it wasn't a flashlight that I had on there. That was my problem. All right, cool. So now let's go ahead and just spray paint it while we're here. Some tan stuff. I want that to be tan. I want that to be tan. I want it to be tan. We're just going to do some hot tan accessories. Like I do with all my other stupid bullshit. We're going to do... Wait. That's already tan. So we want some black. Blackface my rifle. It doesn't look very good, the paint job, but it's whatever. We just need something. But yeah, you can build out your weapon systems. So then we're going to go back again. We're going to go to deployment. This is where the game it gets buggy and glitchy right here for me. And so here's the thing. You guys can have preset operators with preset classes and stuff like that. Right now, I'm doing lone wolf, right? So Eric is going to be the only one deploying. If I'm like, wait, I totally forgot about Ken's loadout. I want to deploy Ken. I'm just going to click withhold Eric. Or no, I'm just going to click deploy Ken. And now he's the operator I'm going to be using. But we're going to use Eric because we just set him up. And we click begin mission. But wait, there's more. Look at all these cool cutscenes, bro. Like, this is what real operators in real life are doing. Just walking on a tarmac. They're like, we're going to go hook up some bad guys. Yo, Sleepy with the resub. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the supply entertainment. I had my first baby on Sunday. So this is needed. Yo, Sleepy, I'm so sorry I got this late. Congratulations. Congratulations to you and your family and your baby, man. I hope everything's going great. And Achieve with the resub. Let's go. So cool. Operation Frostbite. Please tell me I didn't fuck anything up. Terrible operation for a school shooting. Okay. All right. So we've learned a lot. We're learning more, and there's new things we have not seen yet. So let's keep on diving in. So, kind of like what I talked about before, if you had your team, you'd all be here. If I had 5 people with me, I could be like, one squad is inserting here, one squad's inserting here, and one squad's inserting here. And once again, I can control where they all go and how they maneuver. And don't forget down here, so we got FOV1. So you can get a perspective of the layout. We got 2, 3, and then 4. And so right over here, remember, we're doing like a eliminate the threat type thing. And so it's telling me it's over here. So that would dictate kind of how I'm going to do this infill. So we go back to 1, to 2. So let's just say we'll take Eric. So you can create squads in all these different spots. I'm going to be like, Eric's going to infill here, valid insert, and then now we're going to talk about the extraction point. Like if you played the game with like 50 different objectives, it's like all operators in real life, all these tier 1 games, they have the exact path of where they're going and they know what they're doing before they go. They're ready to adapt and overcome, but the plan is set and they are ready to execute. They're like, we're going to go here, 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 and here. Because we're going to end up here, we're going to exfil here. So we're starting here, maneuvering this way to give myself the ability to view the situation I'm walking into, execute my operation here, and then we're going to get off the X and exfil here. Yeah, welcome to Venezuela. What? And then there's another type of like cutscene, which is fun. I think the cutscenes are kind of cool. They're fun. Check out yo mans, yo dude, the rifle is hot. So this is where the game, guys, remember there's a lot, starts to get a little buggy. Bear with them. I would not give up on this game. If anything, I'd say purchase the fucking game for $18. And then, yeah, you won't have to buy it when it's $60 if you're into milsim. All right, so here we are. Remember, this is real time. And I have so many assets. I'm going to go here. Let's see if we can utilize them and figure out what's going on. So here's where this threat's at. I'm going to go to my layers. I'm going to start chopping this building down. Seeing what I can see prior to doing it. And here's the thing. We haven't utilized any intel or anything like that. It says unlocated because there's no eyes on yet. If we get a drone in there, maybe we'll see something better. Oh, that's what I should have done. I can also do 2. So, oh my God. So you guys can see there's all these bodies on the floor in here. All right. And then now what I can do also is I can display hidden state of doors. I know if I wanted to just go and smooth and just kind of keep going, all of these doors are open. I'm like, okay, once I make my way up the stairs, am I going to come into any closed doors? Do I need to have my breacher ready to go? God damn. All these other things. I don't know what the f this display trigger is, to be honest. I'm just clicking on now to figure out different stuff. But yeah, enough of that. I'm just gonna go in there. We're not saving any hostages, so I'm just gonna leave my grenade stuff up. Actually, we'll do a flashbang on that shit. Oh, I see some. Oh. I did change my FOV fight side note to 100. You start the game at like 90. Trying to figure out how I want to carry my gun. So I can check my ammo instead of reloading. I'm like, I got 10 rounds. All right, we're gonna, yeah, like we're for sure gonna hit a reload. Oh, is the game bugging? I didn't bring a dish. I'm a idiot. I was trying to show everything and forgot to update my primary mags. Oh my God. Okay, we got 10. 9 rounds left. That's great. I think I gotta go secondary. I'm out. Hearing doors up here opening, and I don't have additional teammates for security. Oof. There's a lot of like hidden angles in this game, which is kind of scary, but it's fun. It's a good time. I forgot a melee. Reload, you stupid! He didn't reload. Here we go.
Take cover.
Oh my God. I like how I don't have to run. I can just fast. I can start walking fast and then I can slow it down if I wanted to. But you also, there's a, I think it's my alt button, which I kind of hate. But it can allow me to switch from like walking fast to just like my super slow walk. But I got tiny hands, so it's...
Take cover.
Bro. Bro, I kind of like how the enemy is like running. What? Where did you come from? I kind of like how the enemy's like running around all crazy. Oh, so let me heal myself. Jesus. Bro, let me stick this pipe in my arm to heal myself. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Grenades it is. So there he is. He's dipping. Oh, I wish I could pick up. Wait, can I pick up the bad guys' guns? Yeah. Just a penicillin shot to my wrist. The needle would literally go like through your forearm. I hate how this first mission, I fucked up my ammo count. That's crazy. So not Delta operator status of me. Can I take it? Shut the fuck. Stupid. What are you doing? Yes, give me my gun.
Take cover.
Oh, is my game bugging? Oh, wait. Okay, so we eliminated the HVT at least. So I just got to try and get out of here alive. We got to get out of here alive. Okay, that's my... Oh, man. Get a little grenade for your bitch. Okay, now we're sprinting out of here. No! No, let me pass you, bitch! All right, I made it out. No, I made it out. I passed, though. I passed, though. We just came for the HVT. And then you get basically your AAR after, your after action review. Global score, operators, total 1, wounded action 0, killed in action 0, left behind 0. Enemies 21, killed by player 21. So that leaves your stats, which is cool. What do you guys want to see next, chat? So now we'll go ahead and do another map that I'm like slightly familiar with, just to kind of keep the video rolling. Tasks, destroy an infrastructure. I kind of like don't understand that, but that sounds really cool. So let's destroy an infrastructure. So like destroy a building. And then let's kill a very specific bad guy. And go from there. Enemy. Let's go ahead and do the insurgents. Health. We'll do average. Enemy, presence, average, sight. All this stuff was pretty good. We can do suicide bombers and grenades from them. Oh, the one thing I did want to do, like I talked about, is remove the body stuff. So now we're going to go to loadout. So we're fighting in Afghanistan. We're going to need something with a little bit of distance that can do some work. We'll switch up the weapon system for you guys. So we could do a... No, I don't... That's actually a really bad idea to do like a SIG. We're going to be destroying a building. So we're going to be kind of like getting close into some classic M4 assault rifle. 15. Ooh, woo, woo. Okay, maybe we'll do this. It's like a 416 build. That's kind of hot. So we'll do that. Do this guy. 7.62 by 5.1. Can I change my barrel length? Nah. Okay, so this would be like a DMR type build. It's actually not going to work very good for us if I'm being 100% honest with you guys. Okay, we're going to use the next gen M4. Basically, we're doing like a 416 loadout right now for you guys. Not that. You can change the barrel lengths for this one, which is really nice. Boom. I'm going to put this suppressy on it. Then we're going to go ahead. I'm actually going to get a little bit longer of a guard. Do that one. We will continue to do that PEX setup. Boom. Oof. Actually, you know what? We'll do something unorthodox here. Like, why not? If we're just trying out having fun with this game. What kind of optic do we want to run? Should we do like a magnified optic? I don't really want to use the G33 setup because I don't really like the flip shit. I like utilizing a riser, like a Unity riser. Yeah. Yo! United States Coast Guard Carson. Hey, yo! Shout out Carson. Dubs in the chat for Carson over on Rumble. Dude, Carson, thank you so freaking much, man. I think it is so cool. So if you guys don't know, Rumble implemented the crypto wallet. Carson, thank you so much for the Bitcoin tip. Dude, I appreciate that. You guys know I love crypto. I literally have all the credit cards everybody desires, from Amex, all the Premier cards, to all the Chase Premier cards. And I'm kind of sick of how credit card companies are doing everything. I truly believe credit cards is how like the wealthy get ahead. But I love the new Gemini card. Instead of getting points for spending money on my credit card, I get crypto. That is changing the game. I'm going to leave the link in the description below for you guys. Go get a Gemini credit card. Give it a shot. There's no better time to get into crypto with the market down right now. So instead of points, you literally get crypto. It is awesome. But yeah, I think maybe we just try like some type of magnified optic for fun. So this one's a dual scope. No. Scope, tight scope, zooms 3 to 4. I need like a 1 to something. 3 magnification. Like I want like a really low kind of variable, I guess. God, that thing looks like absolute shit. I don't want to touch that. Ew, that was gross. I really hope I don't regret putting that thing on. And then what is this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of horny. We're about to go in here and be fucking dudes up with this thing. We're probably going to die, honestly. But yeah. And then let's go ahead and on the bottom here, a little stubby grip for us. A little stubbers. Yeah. That's a hot build. I'm f***ing with it. Oh, all right. So that took forever, but we did it. I need to make sure I have my magazines. And oh yeah, we're going to Afghanistan. So what do we need? We definitely need like UAV devices. Electronic kit, diffuse kit, break-in kit. UAV, but not... Oh, drone. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know we have different types of drones. Delta Recon drone. Romeo drone. Sentinel V2 drone. Okay. Like, I don't... All right. Here we go. I'm nervous. Okay, here we go. Okay. Choose an insertion point for each operator. It's just me once again, guys. What is that? First aid, trauma kit. Okay, great. So where's our objective? So we've got 2. We've got unknown here, unknown there. That's super great. Love that. So I'm thinking the best course of this looks like a little facility here. So if we infill here, we're going to be able to see a majority. Actually, nah, that's the wrong way to think. So, eesh. I'm going to go here because I want to be able to see where my HVT is and what building I have to demo. So if I go here, this is like elevated terrain. I can possibly just take my shot at the HVT from this position and then just maneuver to said building. And either one of these is going to be an okay exfil. But realistically, I could just stay here and boom, boom. Boom. And if this is my HVT, I can take the shot from here, tap him, hit here, and then pass through a completely cleared zone. So we're going to infill here, see what we need to see, read the situation. We're going to exfil over here to the north. Right, Jesus? Not a big FPS gamer, but you may have sold me on this one. This game's pretty odd. Because the thing I like about this game, you can literally turn it into whatever you want. I think that's pretty cool. Look at me being a stripper out here. Oof. Okay. Oh, so hot. Okay, let's go over here. I wish I could carry like a rocket launcher so I could just bazooka the shit. Wait. Are we just gonna destroy the building with my ISR? Oh. Stop moving, bitch. Okay. I don't want to cheat yet. Can you turn it into a Diddy party? Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, you can. We about to turn it into an all red party, you know what I'm saying? All red. You know, the baby oil party. Okay, so we're going to go prone here. Oh, horny. Okay, wait. Creeping up. Okay. Ooh. All right. So I think that is like the building I have to take out. See a lot of bad guys, but we did put average, so they're probably spread out. Okay. I don't even know if we can see them from this far away, if I'm being 100% honest with y'all. There's going to be for show bad. We'll probably see them if we get the drone, honestly. Wait. What the f*** is this reticle? Oh, I'm not killing anybody. Oh my God. All right, no, it's fine. So how do I get the drone? Or is that? No, wait. What the f is the button again? Yeah, you can zoom. Forget what the God, because I'm using the U one, but I don't want that one. I want the hand drone one. I gotta go into my gear. There we go. Drone. Z. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and utilize this drone that we got. See if we can do some good aid for us. All right, so that's for sure what we're going to be destroying. And then now let's kind of see. Yeah, dude, the reticle is donkey balls. What is this little ass? In this building, maybe? Oh, okay. Okay, so we got bad guys over there. Okay, so that is my other objective, is that's what I have to destroy. And then I believe he may be in this building. Right here, right where my drone is on top of. I'm curious if I can use that as like a marker. So we're going to press Z. So it's still active. So this is the building my drone did. I wish I could just set. Okay, there's our drone. Wish I could just set. Oh yeah, no, I can't set away. But what the fuck am I talking about? For myself though. So waypoint is gonna be there, and then seeing all those opened and locked doors. Oh, I totally forgot. I can see if the door's locked. The door's open. It's unlocked, so I can just walk straight in there. And then I'm going to need to demo this. Or maybe there's a specific way of doing it. I'm not sure.
Order received.
Guys, I want to see if my actual, like... Oh, that's me. All right, do we think this will work? Oh, there's a bad guy. Wait, hold on. I want to see it explode. I accidentally kill myself. So how do I get out of it if I just... Oh, okay, wait. We gotta do, wait. This is fun. Hold on. Okay. But you just rain hellfire the whole time. You don't even have to do shit. So if we do the big one here. Oh! That's cool. So do I even... I feel like I shouldn't cheat. I should probably try and just... that dude up. Actually, no. You know what? We're gonna see what this game is about. Ah, it didn't work. Okay. That's fine. All right. Let's move! We're moving! Yeah, I don't know. The reticle on this thing is oh, the toupee? It's just like a marksman's thing. If you're using anything magnified or you have glass, it can help with any type of honeycombing or anything like that. Or like glint/glare. The only thing that sucks is I don't really have any... I don't have any way to kill anybody with this fucking... We're gonna have to run the same type of like mission with like more batter guys in a minute, because I'm poopy about this. Hello. I gotta wait till they get up here. Okay, you... Okay. Oh, we did it. Move all operators to extraction point. Oh, did I do my infill exfil wrong? I hella did. But that's my exfil over there. I'm just gonna quit it here. As you guys can see, I have nowhere to go outside of that. I mean, we could try siege, withstand a siege against an enemy force. Okay, I've yet to experiment with this, so let's see what happens, I guess. I feel like we got to do the Afghanistan map on that one. Honestly, like I said, if you guys want me to jump into this game and do a bunch of cool shit with it, let me know. We'll definitely get it done. Enemy, we're gonna do those guys again. Difficult. Oh, and this changed. Anti-air. F you. If the anti-air's on, you don't have the ISR stuff. Field mines, no. Grenades on. Suicide bombers on. I want like a lot of. Oh, it's siege. So it's a different type of game mode. It's not lone wolf. So I haven't seen a lot of these. Hearing is average. Accuracy low. Aiming speed very low. I just want them whipping on me, and they're already fast as f***. So. This is real aiming. Do I have my squad with me? Oh, am I bringing everybody? All right. Let's go ahead and just change up our loadout again. We'll do the... weapon system. What kind of weapon do we want to build out now, chat? Do we just stick with an M4? Just do like EOTech magnifier? Like, what do we want to do? There is an island in the game, in fact. As a matter of fact, we got DMR, AK, SMG. If we do another video, I'll do SMG ones because there's night operations where we could just walk up on villages and just tap people with the MP7. So let's go ahead and try this. Oh, cheese. Cheese. Boom, boom. We'll do a different suppressor this time just to see what the f going on. Then let's go ahead and toss on. I feel like we're taking on a lot. We're taking on a lot of dudes. We obviously need something with a magnifier. So we'll do this EOTech magnifier setup. Beautiful. We're going to do... I don't know if the bipods in this game work. I'm kind of nervous to try if I'm being 100% honest. Perfectly stabilizes aiming when operator is prone. Noise. Sure. Sure. We're building an ugly system. Get off my dick. I'm sorry. Ugh. Great, Paul. And yeah, I want to do IRL streams. That'd be sick. Great. Why does it do that? Why does it take my mags? Bro, why are you trying to fuck me, game? Leave Nico alone. Okay. I got my whole team. I'm not going to touch their kit. If we want to rock a saw, don't forget, guys, I think they're coming with me. I can just switch over to bro who has the saw. But I actually do want to change my saw gunner's optic. Because that's butt. Tech. Ay. See, I wish you could just like gently slide it back. Great. Boom, boom, boom. Sure. And then just a reminder, make sure you know your guy's name, or else it can get really confusing, and know who kind of does what and has what. Like, these are your DMR marksman dudes. This guy's got a grenade launcher. These dudes are just, you know, typical foot soldiers, heavy gunner, breacher. Yeah, they just have night vision goggles on because they're, like, some of them are preset. I'm just not going to go through it and do it. Okay, I'm by myself. So maybe we'll do one more after this with the saw for fun. We got to do the saw one time. What am I supposed to do? Sustain the siege. Bro, I'm trying to get me to the mountains. Give me the building. I'm good. Give me high ground, bro. Please. I need to be over there. Oh, shit. Bro, I can do Lone Survivor. I gotta go over there. I gotta get over there into those mountains. I'm gonna fucking die, man. Broken arrow, help me! I need my team here now! What's going on? They're shooting! Oh, but now am I gonna get surrounded? Next enemy wave? Bro, I can't even handle the current one. I'm dipping. Holy sh! Oh my god! Okay, prone. No! Okay, oh, the bipods are out. That's cool. Dude, shoot. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, he's still prone. God damn you. Ah! Grenade lob. Heal. Heal. Fill my plates. Call of Duty. Fill my plates. How long I gotta survive this? This is honestly terrifying. Who threw that? Okay, I need... There were guys over here. Did I... Oh! I wish I didn't have to be ADSing to change my reticle type, but it's sort of like this. No, you're not. You. Edo, way. I wonder if it looks crazy on like ISR. You've got approximately 50 million tangos on your position. Oh, he did. He gone. Sending in a bunch of rockets. Dude, that's so cool. I'm so horny about that. Dude, seeing him come over the hills. Hey! Welcome to the Diddy Games. Help? All right. Okay. That was cool. Should we do another one? Do we need a different map, or are we liking that map? I won't use the drone thing again next time. I just want to get a vantage point and see kind of like what it was looking like. The siege one is cool. So that's like stand your ground type stuff. We did compound one. Gem Province, Lost Island. Lost Island. Diddy Island. Compound, bunker, Timu Temple. Arctic Base, Old Fortress, the mines. Which one? What map, chat? Or should we just stick with the compound one? Enemy. I'm scared to do weather. I feel like the weather's going to be really crazy. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's. I mean, we're doing it for the video anyways, so we'll do that. Then we'll do compound is a W. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do crazy weather. We'll have him do normal health, all that stuff. I want more enemy presence, though, if I'm being 100% honest. I feel like we got to increase their sight so that way they can kind of like see me a little bit better. Interface, no warning, no markers, no crosshairs, no camouflage, no ammo, no waypoint, no main HUD. And loadout. Okay, we'll do the saw now. That's what I said I would do. Where's the saw build at? Different type of AK builds, which is really hot. Oh, different type of sub guns, MP7s, Mac 10s. Okay. There's the saw. Let's go ahead and do this razor on the saw. Cause it. Boom, boom, boom. We gotta have bipods because it's the saw. Should we throw a hot suppressor, hot steamy suppressor on it? Oh, wait. Oh, God. Thank God we're not complete idiots. All right. So we're going to throw this stubby there. And then, in case you guys don't know, they typically have bipods on the front, all saws. So we're going to do that. And we're going to go to war with this month. It's going to be awesome. Ooh, la la la. I'm just moving right now, bro. I'm just maneuvering. Okay, so here is... Oh! Look at the real time with the enemies. Was I just show this when we're doing the intro stuff? So in real time, we're seeing these enemy dudes running up on my booty. Okay, I gotta start fighting right now. We're gonna die. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it bugged? Both of my hands are on my pistol grip. I'm running with the saw like this. Yeah, dude. W forearm strength, dude. Hey, dude, actually, you might be the world's strongest man. Bro, the saw like this. Mission, siege, map, weather. We can still do that. Enemy, it's still this. Ow, what the fuck is going on with my head? Aiming speed, sure, what the fuck ever. Loadout. Okay. Since this dude has this setup correct already, maybe we'll be Thomas. So we're just gonna do this, increase that. He has everything on there that we need and want. Not gonna change. So I would like it to work. And you do not need binos, brother. You need the least amount of weight possible, dude. And so when you go to deploy, remember it's Thomas. You're going to find Thomas, click deploy. Oh, you can also bring him with you. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, well, I've been doing it solo dolo the whole time. So we'll just keep doing that. We'll bring Sean because, like, you know, we love black guys. I was going to say you must. Okay, so we're going to switch our operator to Thomas. Oh, Thomas is ready to function. Come on, Sean! What kind of black guy's name is Sean? I really hope none of them come up behind. Oh, it sounds so nutty with the suppressy. What? No, you're not. No, you're not. You did. This is literally the. Oh my god, that's never happened to me before because I'm like typically so elite. Sean, what the fuck were you doing hiding in there, you stupid? Flank him, Sean. Can he heal, bro? Can he heal this dude? I'm coming, brother! I'm coming, brother! No, revive. Oh, do I gotta stay looking at him? Go, 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 go! Oh my god, you can res your... Dude. Dude, my aim sucks. Oh, they're a minute away. They're a little ways away. Bro, he's just perfectly on the opposite side of my shit. Bro, hold the fuck line. That dude up. I gotta protect your back, man. Or they gonna take your back, man. Holy shit. Do I have other grenades? I don't. I only have stuns. What we're tossing it. Break it down. Bro, why is this? I thought he was all the way over there. Thomas, behind you! Where's Thomas? Okay. Oh! What about operator extraction point? Where's that? Thomas, on me! So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna click F now, so he's just beelining. I'm gonna try covering him, and you will need to cover them while they move, because they will not engage if I told them not to engage the guys behind us. Stuck in a rock. Go, go, go. Check the mags on the move. We're just going to hit a reload, man. Oh, coming over the top. No! Thomas! Should have covered him. But his that wasn't moving. That's why you're shot. Stupid. You're not down, you liar. Did you just shoot me? Okay, Thomas, can you stop crying and come? Thomas, follow me. Follow Nico. Alright, I think we're gonna have to... We're just gonna have to shoot him in the head and kill him. Okay, there we go. Now he's following. This is so hot. We're getting nades right here. How are these grenades landing by us, but I see nobody? Hey, dude. I'm reloading. Bro, Thomas is, like, he's kind of dumb. I need him to move his butt now. Dude, no Alright, I might die right here. So, luckily, the game is cool, and it's paused right now. So, I'm going to select Thomas, and I'm going to be like, waypoint, boom. Like, bruh, just... Oh! Nope. I f***ed it. How do I undo that? Cancel. Just follow me, brother. Okay. Just boom and boom. Okay? Just please do that. execute. Okay, he's moving. I'll try and sit here to kind of cover because he does just get super tapped up. The weather, like, really does drown out, like, the gunfire and stuff like that. You went empty. Dude, I went click again? How much ammo do I have? Oh, I'm cycling through my magazines that I do have. Bro, we're trying to do so many of the TikTok skits again, but the fact that we don't have a thumbnail editor, all my time goes to just doing my own thumbnails. Like, I have no time to do any other stuff, but I'm trying. Wounded in action 1, total 2, killed 93, killed by player 23. Yo, this game for calling me out. God damn it.